Such a magnificent battlefield. A place like this must have much hidden history.
You're still interested in those ethereal things. Come, we must make haste. My clone's energy is limited.
Oh, it's Stanley! And with Levine, too! It's rare to see you outdoors.
If it were not for this obdurate miser, I'd never have sent my clone to such a perilous place to scavenge.
The things here are of great value, and you mockingly call it scavenging? It seems that you've read all of those dusty tomes for naught. And glad to see you, my dear customers. I've had a bountiful harvest today. You can look forward to new goods.
Just mentioning that I've almost used up my power slaying that monster that crossed our path. Anything stronger, and I shan't be able to keep you safe.
Well, well, well. Who would have thought the mighty owl would admit to having trouble? In that case, let's stop here and wait until you're completely out of Grand Arca. So this is where the sun rises. It does have an unusual aura. I've heard whispers that when a golden crow is about to burn out its life, it will turn into a stone statue and fall into eternal sleep in the lunar graveyard, while another newborn golden crow will take off in the solar birthplace. Look at that. A piece of feather. Even if burned out, it is still beautiful.
Beautiful as they are, their lives are too short.
Oh, dear customer. So you know the story of the golden crows as well.
I didn't expect to see you two in such a perilous place.
Don't underestimate this miser's obsession with overturning the world to find new wares.
Have you found the ancient? You mean the Engard? The gorillas. See you then.
An endless desert reigned by deathly silence. Who would believe? It used to be the most vibrant part of Engarden.
Ifree told me there was no desert in Engarden in the past.
Well, that is true. The evils committed by man here have completely drained the world. Although I am fascinated by the antiques throughout Engarden and the information they contain, sometimes I prefer to let them live in the present, rather than remain buried in the ruins.
But aren't you always looking for good stuff to get you profit?
Dear customer, my business is only to support the store and my travel expenses. As a merchant, I do like to see more valuable antiques, yet, as a resident of Engarden, I'd more like to see and live in a better world. radiant and full of vigor. There's also an aura of primeval powers. Was it the power of God that made these mountains and forests?
I've heard that there is a primeval glyph that God left here. Guess that's where the power comes from.
Primeval glyphs. A mysterious and beautiful language. A pity I am far from able to use it. Sometimes I envy the magical talent and power that Egghead has taken away.
Friends, I honestly thought we'd see the last of one another. Here, take the sword and bear witness to the existence of the Hermit.
This aura... This is no ordinary sword. And you're willingly gifting it to us?
The Phantom Sword is proof the Hermit existed. And that was my quest all along. You earned this sword. Not just for saving my life, but also as witnesses to me and Brenda at the successful conclusion of our grand adventure. Henceforth, this sword shall stand for our unshakable friendship.
Thanks. I'll make good use of it.
We won't refuse it then.
Dear customers, welcome again to the shop. I wonder if you are satisfied with the new goods.
Nicole, you can't be so stubborn as to consider leaving in your condition.
Little girl, even though you got far on your own before, it's not likely to happen again. You can't leave the town in your condition.
It's Renee and Ifree. Thank you for saving my life. But I must find Master.
Hey, be honest. Who's this master you speak of? She's beaten you to the well's edge. Why do you still want to track her down?
I died once in an accident shortly before the raising. Master, she was different back then. She was a master mage at an institute, and her name is Karen. When I was on my own, it was Master who took me in as her apprentice. Although she was strict, she never failed to smile when she was explaining her research to me. My master, as I knew her, would have never attacked me. Something must have happened during the raising before I was rebuilt again. I must find her.
Let's see.
again. How was the grill last time? Delectable? Yet a grilled feast without wine surely wasn't half as scrumptious as it ought to be.
Seems you have more delicacies to try. Tell me what you need. Ifree will swear to bring them to you.
Little one, you are so tiny, but your appetite is voracious. This time, I need water of the well and crystals of despair. Bring them to me, and I shall redefine what you consider good wine.
Crystals of despair? Ifree thinks these are quite dangerous. That can be made into food?
Only by the finest of chefs, which I am.
Ifree believes. Come on, Ree. Let's go find these ingredients.
Have you found the crystals of despair? Or do you want to try my other dishes?
You mean this? I found some.
Yes, that's it. Careful, careful. They are quite volatile. After tender care, though, they can be quite the delicacy.
What are you waiting for then? Let's get cooking already.
The wine superb. I'll name it Crimson Kiss. And yet, I can only imagine it falls short of that legendary wine, the Eternal Vintage.
Thank you for the treat.
Crystals of hope. What could they be?
We meet again. Oh, what kind of goodies do you have this time?
Ah, it's you. It's been a while. Sorry, I was dreaming about an ingredient.
What dish are you thinking about? Do you need our assistance?
I'm trying to make the legendary Eternal Vintage, but one of the ingredients called Sands of Hope eludes me. I have no idea what it is.
Okay, Ifree will help you. I'm looking forward to this dish.
If you manage to find the ingredient, a glass of that legendary vintage is yours. Have you found the Sands of Hope? Or do you want to try my other dishes?
This is it, according to Ifree. Would you like to try them?
Really? I'll try.
Ifree must be right. It is assuredly what you desire.
This wine, simply heavenly. Full-bodied, yet so refreshing. Do you want some more?
Thank you for the treat. We'll be on our way. The aura here is strange. Are you Pat? What turned you into this?
Thank you for the delicious souls delivered through the bone staff. The bewitching magic I possess now is all from the souls it devoured.
To devour the souls? No wonder their magic emits a strange aura. So it's you absorbing all the souls, you liar!
Your souls seem even more delicious. Become one with me.
classic Goliath of Anemo there, Ree.
Have you been here before, Ifree?
Well, a few times. The sleepyhead didn't like to talk much because she was asleep most of the time.
Why are all the clouds black here?
These clouds are not normal. Perhaps this is the reason why the entire Sky Palace has become like that. What happened in her dream? Did Atmos witness a nightmare? Atmos! Can you hear me? Ree, she must have fallen into some kind of deep sleep. I can't touch her thoughts.
Ifree, maybe we can use that spell to enter your friend's soul field.
Aye, but we have to be careful.
This is the soul field of Anemo Goliath? It's just like the physical world. But here, the clouds seem to be a tad darker.
Atmos, maybe she has fallen too deeply into her own dreams, substituting them for reality. It is in her dreams where she creates the dews and gives birth to her scions after all. Watch out, Renee! Something's escaping the cloud! Mistaken, Ree? The guards who attacked us in the Sky Palace. They were probably created by Atmos herself.
By Atmos herself? But why?
As a Goliath, maybe it's an instinctive self-defense mechanism. Though she has fallen into a deep sleep, she still has the ability to constantly create new guards to protect her field.
But the guards, they were more like wanderers without a mind of their own.
Now that you mention it, they were truly a little slow. Wait, that's terrible! Maybe Atmos has been untethered from the Sea of Souls, which is why her scions are unconscious. If she's been consuming her own soul to form these guards, I must make haste to calm her. It's fortunate we have the regeneration primeval glyph. With her own wind primeval glyph, we should have no issue succeeding.
The clouds around here are lightning. Did we succeed, Ifree?
Aye. Atmos has calmed down.
But we still haven't succeeded in waking her.
Not to worry, Ree. Her nightmare is over. We'll discover how to awaken her sooner or later.
Have you found ocean slugs yet?
This is it.
It is wonderful to have such competent help. Leave them to me now. All but the ocean slugs have been prepared. Challenging though it may be, please temper your excitement until my scrumptious ocean slug salad blossoms on your taste buds.
I'll leave Ree to it. Ifree shall give that disgusting dish a wide berth.
The delicious ocean slug salad turned out to be a success. I'm working on a pair of dishes that require 2 kinds of seafood. Floppy ears and the legendary Emperor's bug. I have long tried to find these 2 kind of ingredients, but alas, they have yet to grace my pantry. Please, assist me. Dried floppy ears can be found from a rabbit-like creature near the Silent Coast. Emperor's bugs can be found in ancient recipes. Whispers say that they like to hitch a ride on aquatic life.
No problem?
Yes, problem! Ree, why do we keep looking for these fishy ingredients?
But seafood is delicious. All of these new and fantastical dishes, I yearn to try them all.
How can you disagree with Ifree so much? Soul Link can be quite troublesome.
It most certainly is the dried floppy ears. Pair this tender meat with shellfish flesh, and they give birth to a wondrous dish. I'll show you right now.
How can great meat make a good dish if you put fishy shells in it? Ifree thinks you are a charlatan.
Human, do you believe in light?
All I see is the bright light on your back.
It is the halo of Genesis, lit when God created Engarden to illuminate the beings. It is omnipresent and allows you to see the world. Before you right now is the sight of light, which can only be perceived by the soul that knows its essence. If you believe, take a ray with you. It shall light your way and guide you in the first sea.
I never believed an oasis so full of life could prevail in the wastes of the desert. And the giant turtle is real. Ah, you two! What a surprise to see you here.
Rosalia? What are you doing here? The desert is full of danger, and the turtle does nothing but sleep. What's so interesting to you?
I want to find a resting place for souls. I've heard that this turtle has lived a long life. It was born before the humans stood upright in the land of Ingarden. Should humans be gone one day, mayhaps it shall still remain to watch over the world.
Emily? It's been far too long.
Oh, it's Renee and Ifree! It has been quite the spell.
What delicacies are you desiring to make?
Yes, I was finally able to make that legendary eternal vintage, which led me to ponder. Mayhaps the Phosha and the Scorched Orb might also exist. Somewhere flames dance.
Phosha? That seems like a unique ingredient. Is it what you seek?
I'm uncertain, but I'd like to attempt it. I've heard horrifying monsters reside where the flames dance. But I believe the rarest ingredients of legend most likely hide themselves in places the faint of heart shall never reach.
Okay, Ifree will help you. I'm looking forward to this dish.
Have you found the ingredients? Or do you want to try my other dishes?
Ifree is certain that these two are the ingredients you seek. Would you like to try them out?
As long as you can make them into delicious dishes, Ifree can find you any ingredient you need.
Aye, thank you, Ifree. Now, observe. I couldn't be more satisfied. You found everything, including the legendary ingredients. I shall return to Resting Town to regale Alice with my simply marvelous experiences.
Thank you for your treat. Safe travels. This is an egg of the Goliaths?
There are two souls in the egg. Could it be Agus and Aquil? They will no doubt be stronger once their souls are merged. But the egg appears to need some time to hatch.
It's hard enough to deal with them individually. If they haven't changed their minds after being reborn.
Renee, it's time. We've already found the primeval glyphs we need to undo the soul link. Once I'm restored to my position as the Goliath of Pyro, I will undoubtedly be able to keep them in line.
The egg, it's actually beating like a heart.
Renee, have you made up your mind?
Let's begin, Ifree.
Thank you, Renee. After my powers are restored, I'll teach these arrogant fools a lesson they won't soon forget. Renee, I never imagined that this day would truly arrive. I lost all my power at the very beginning, and was forced to link my soul with you, my enemy, in order to survive. However, looking back at the days we've spent with Eros and Rubywood, or the adventures we had, I don't regret my choice in the slightest.
You don't sound like Ifree in the slightest.
You don't often laugh like this as well. Ahem. Ifree talks however it pleases him.
Thank you, Ifree. I've learned much from you during our journeys. And let's not forget you saved my life more than once. I'll continue down this path alone from now on. Don't worry about me. Go fulfill your tasks and be good.
Of course. And if you find any strong foes out there, don't forget to call me back. With Ifree and Renee together, no enemy could stand before us.
Maybe there's another path.
Renee, what are you planning?
I'm sorry, Ifree. So, this is the soul field of the Goliath of Pyro. So vigorous and powerful.
Renee, please leave this place. I can restore my position as a Goliath, and I'll ensure that innocent humans are protected.
But as a human myself, I have no choice.
Even if you destroy their souls completely, the next Goliath of Pyro could be even more radical and powerful. Then the war would never end. We can negotiate with them. I'll convince them that not all humans are greedy villains enslaved to desire. Please, Renee, stop this. Renee, stop! There is a better way. You must trust me.
Sorry, Ifree. I can trust you, but I can't trust them.
Why must you act in this way?
I can't bear the price of making the wrong choice. Madam, and everyone in the town. I must protect them all this time.
Renee, stop it. What marks the difference between you and them if you act like this? I really don't want it to end like this, but now I must calm you down. I'm sorry. Renee. We can negotiate. Renee!
Sorry, Ifree. I can't bear.
Thanks, Renee. Thank you for trusting me.
I hope I have made the right choice. Let's undo our soul link and restore your position as a Goliath then.
Wait. Just now in their soul field, I realized something. Breaking the soul link may not be the way. I don't think I should take back my position as a Goliath.
But isn't it what you've always...
Having entered the soul field of the egg just now, I realized why Agus and Aquil were born in the first place. Our link formed in the ruins of the Holy Grounds did protect us, but it also transformed our souls into a novel form. This prevented the Multum Sanctum from sensing my unique soul as the Goliath of Pyro. It must have believed my soul had completely vanished.
Is that why they said they had no heart?
The heart is the source of the Goliath's power and authority, but it is also engraved with the duties given by God. The meaning of our existence is to do God's work in the first place. Only with the heart can we fully understand what Luca's end garden should be and how to properly guard it. Due to the accident that befell me, the two newborn Goliaths were deprived of their heart, which caused them to lack guidance and restraint from God. Maybe the same accident caused the two Goliaths of Pyro to be born instead of one.
But you have the heart, Ifree. Can't you just guide them in fulfilling their duty after restoring your position? Why shouldn't you take it back?
God built the Sanctum to create new Goliaths when the need arose, but there should only be one Goliath of Pyro at a time. Once I restore my position, the Sanctum will sense the rumbling of my soul yet again. Then, the existence of any egg will no longer be necessary. It will cease to hatch, and Agus and Aquil will vanish, once and for all.
Are you thinking of giving your heart to them? Is it really possible?
The primeval glyphs we found can undo the link. They should also be able to isolate my heart and transfer it into the egg. When they are born again, they will be one new and complete Goliath of Pyro.
But without your heart, wouldn't you be in peril?
I should be fine. After all, I've been Ifree for so long. I will keep everyone alive. And as I've told you, you have to trust me. Don't worry. It'll be fine. It's our only option, so let's make haste.
If you said...
Now... Ifree! The war between the humans and Goliaths of Pyro can finally draw to an end. Thank you, Renee.
Wait, what's happening? No! You said I can trust you! How could you? Ifree! Wake up, Ifree!
Who is the one crying yet again?
Ifree! You...
Surprise! Ifree is back!
But you've just...
Has it faded how we survived the raising, Ree? Well, there was something floating away from me. But never you mind. I'm perfectly safe and sound. Huzzah! Whew. Can't believe I actually made it. Incredible indeed. Ifree always knows best. Why are you drawing your sword, Ree? Calm down, yeah? Free! Ouch! Stop! It's all my fault. I said I'm sorry. Ow! No way! You're serious? No! This place is... Beware of that... I won't let it read. Are you ready?
Thank you for being with me all this time.
Huh? I feel the aura of another ritual.
Chosen vessel, I've been awaiting you. I am the guider, and I will guide you onto the true path.
It's you again.
Very well. You are indeed the perfect choice, as she said. Your deeds shall never fade. The appointed moment draws near. You shall and you must become complete. As an incomplete vessel, you were quite impressive. Now, Renee, prove that you're the superior.
Renee? What are you talking about?
Her? That hollow shell that was missing even her memories? What kind of worth do you expect it to possess? Well, you did do me a favor by bringing these shards all to me here.
The stage is set. She looks forward to your performance.
I don't need your reminders about this.
We need some more time for the ritual. Be careful, Renee.
You were not completely spoiled by Eros, it seems.
Renee!
Damn. It's no use. You are nothing more than a mere imposter, after all.
Now is the appointed moment, and you shall be complete.
Now, I can finally become whole.
Where? Renee! You were in her soul field. She's absorbed all the shards we've used for the barrier.
That's right, and you are next in line. Absorbing a living soul is always more fun. Just like that other one that's always skulking around. You! How dare you! Why, it's me. You who consider a sneaker and scum. Damn, I knew I rushed it back then. Don't you dare stand in my way! Wasn't it enough for you to absorb me? What kind of power do you want? How many innocent souls are you going to sacrifice? I am you, just as she is. Why do you have to hurt your other selves? Why can't we join hands and face the world together? Together? That's for you to say. Where were you when I was weak and helpless? Our gift was never separated. If we trained and trained hard, we could possess the fortitude to protect ourselves. Train hard. You've enjoyed a life of peace, so how could you understand what it feels like to live terrified as I do? Why don't you go question that lunatic outside and see how much time she's willing to grant you? Gift, you said? In a world like this so-called gift was more of a curse to me. Not even death could free me from such terror. You imposters will never come to understand any of this. Imposters? Back when we were one, that original Renee could never be like you. You are not but a monster driven by endless desire. Should anyone here be called an imposter, 'tis you! Shut up. I am not an imposter! Little one, take this chance and resonate our souls.
Resonate with you?
Don't forget that I'm also a shard that could construct a barrier again. Make haste. My time is short.
Find harmony in each other's presence. Done!
Why draw this out? Sooner or later, both of you will return to me. What's the point of wasting the last bit of your soul on protecting her? I wish to help us all. I wish to help you as well. Renee, please share with me all the power you possess. I will leave with you. And now, leave all your fear and pain behind. At least, I have the choice to keep the Renee whom I wish to become.